Hey, I'm Karnak. This is Star Wars Armada Explained. Today we're going to look at the objective superior positions. Very straightforward card. I don't think anyone really needs explanation on it, but again, covering everything. So superior positions setup. The first player must deploy all of his ships and squadrons before the second player. Special rule. After a ship or squadron performs an attack against the rear hull zone of another ship, if the defender suffered at least one damage, the attacker's owner gains one victory token. Then those victory tokens are worth 15 points. So what does that mean? Well, if you're first player and you choose this objective, essentially it means you have to deploy all of your ships and squadrons before the second player. I mean, that's it. So if you're first player, you put everything down in your deployment area, you set everything up according to how you want it, and then you say, okay, I'm done. And then the second player puts down all of his ships and squadrons however he wants to within his deployment area. And then he says, okay, I'm done. And then that's it. Then there's no other, any other special interactions, no other craziness. Now, in terms of superior positions, how it works is that as you know, all the ships have rear hull zones. Let me go ahead and fade this Star Destroyer. So see there, that's the rear hull zone there. You have front, left, right, and rear. So 4 parts, essentially front, back, left side, right side. So if any ship or squadron ever manages to get an attack on a rear part of a ship, and you actually manage to do damage, it doesn't matter if your opponent redirects that damage away um, to a side arc or to a side hull zone, because you still dealt at least 1 damage by attacking the rear hull zone. Because again, this specifies right there the defender suffered at least 1 damage. So it doesn't matter if the damage ultimately stuck to the rear hull zone as long as the ship took a damage. So what are some things that can prevent damage from sticking? Scatters, if you're attacking flotillas. Maybe they have Captain Burnson, who's able to cancel attack dice. Same thing with Abdomission, can cancel attack dice. So as long as they have a method or means, either through re-rolling or through canceling, to negate any damage potentially that can be done, as long as the damage is 0 when you get to the resolve damage step, the attacker wouldn't gain a victory point. A lot of players do like to farm these large ships by placing a bunch of squadrons, either rogues or squadrons getting commanded from other ships, and not necessarily try to kill large ships outright unless they're threatening something, but instead just continuously farm tokens off them to help make up either for other losses or to just get an overwhelming amount of MOV. So that's superior positions. There's no other interactions or anything else you need to go over. There's no clarifications or errata at all. If you feel like anything's an error or if something is wrong, please be sure to let me know. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you next time.